morning. As you can see, we just woke up inside of the Jeep. We are on Devil's Canyon Trail, and the weather turned pretty bad on us, and we slid, and Chris got us out of that slide to slide again, and not only did it start raining, but the sun dipped down, so now we're stuck for now. We spent the night here hoping for the sun to come up and be able to dig ourselves out of the pickle we're in. Any thoughts on it? No? We just got to get it through. Can't go back, got to move forward.
Yeah, there's no way we can go backwards.
Yeah, so it's been a rough night and a rough day 3.
Yeah.
So
beginning of day 4.
We'll
hopefully be better once
Yep.
we get past this little spot out here.
Yeah, we'll show you what it looks like in a second.
Imagine waking up before sunrise, not fully rested but fueled by determination. The desert surrounds you, the air is crisp, and the trails ahead are both thrilling and uncertain. What would you do if the ground beneath your tires was still wet and slippery, and every turn could lead to another challenge? That's exactly where we found ourselves as we dug out the Jeep, set up our traction boards, and prepared for the unknown. With each passing moment, Devil's Canyon was calling, and we were eager to answer, despite knowing this trail had already tested us. And little did we know, this would not be the only challenge we'd face on our 2-week journey. As the sun broke through the horizon, its golden rays painted the rugged desert landscape. It was a new day, and we were ready for adventure. Our route was a mix of scenic yet remote trails, winding through the breathtaking beauty of Devil's Canyon. This area is not only rugged, but it also crosses through a private ranch land, adding an air of exclusivity to our journey. The further we drove, the more the trail narrowed, becoming rocky and unpredictable. Desert silence wrapped around us, offering us moments to pause and reflect. And while the serenity was captivating, the challenges were far from over. The trail began to shift under our tires, and the map led us to a turn that looked questionable. But adventure calls for bold decisions, so we pressed on. This is allegedly part of the trail. I don't know about you. It don't look like much of a trail. The rocks grew larger. The trail seemed less like a path and more like an obstacle course designed by nature itself. And then it happened. The Jeep was hung up on a boulder. To our right, a washed-out area loomed, and ahead, the trail seemed a bit more than we wanted to take on today. We had planned for this trip with maps and satellite images, but you never truly know what the area will be like until you're there. Chris decided to scout ahead, walking the trail to assess our options. The news wasn't good. The boulders didn't ease up, and the washed-out section ahead made continuing forward not really an option that we wanted to take today. We were left with only one choice: turn back. But turning around on a trail like this is easier said than done. And with no space to maneuver, Chris carefully backed down the trail while I spotted from behind, guiding us to a safe spot to finally turn around. It was a little nerve-wracking knowing that every move had to be precise. Once we turned around, we faced a familiar challenge, that same spot where we had been stuck the night before. This time, with determination and experience on our side, we made it through safely. The sense of relief was immense as we finally left the trail behind. So, we left you this morning telling you about the fact that we had slept in the Jeep all night because we were stuck on the side of kind of a deep washout. And Chris, not me, but Chris, managed to get us out of it after a little while. So we continued on the Devil's Canyon Trail, and it got pretty sketchy.
Yes, it wasn't too bad. I mean, typical trail with a lot of rocks, a lot of slow moving, and then after about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours driving in, it got like very big boulderish type of rocks to where we couldn't really go any farther.
No, we got stuck again. And we actually had, again, he had to back down. I had to be the spotter, but he had to back down through all the boulders and the incline that we had just so we could turn around.
Yeah. It's unfortunately we didn't think about taping that because that would have been a pretty good feat to show on YouTube. But
yeah, but emotions got the best of us there. A little sketchy. So.
It was pretty frustrating, and I guess I have to do a little bit more trail research when I decide to do something like this.
So we turned around, and then we ended up right back at the spot we got stuck at yesterday. But our track bars worked well, and able to get through it again.
Yes.
And not get stuck this time.
Yes. It was still pretty sketchy, but we got through it.
Yeah. So we have completely turned around, and we're going back onto a easier trail because the Devil's Canyon is not the trail for us, and I don't think we'll make it back.
No. It's definitely a trail that, at least the part where we turned around at, you would definitely want to have a modified Jeep more than just a factory Jeep with a beefed up suspension and carrying probably close to 1,000 pounds in the back. It doesn't seem to...
more of a rock crawler.
Yes, you need, at least at that part of it, you definitely need something that's more of a rock crawler.
Beautiful scenery, though. You go from greens and trees to the desert and red rocks and tall cactuses. So it's beautiful, but I don't think we'll make it back.
Yeah. So now we're going to finish the second half of the trail that we did the first half to yesterday.
And figure out what to do next, because our days have been kind of screwed up with all the crazy weather and trails.
Yeah, this trip has not gone as planned.
No, but it'll be great. We'll get there.
Yeah.
See ya.
On the next one.
But this journey is far from over. The challenges, the beauty, and the surprises keep coming. Join us in the next episode as we head from Scottsdale to Quartzsite, exploring more rugged trails and uncovering the unexpected. If you love overlanding, adventure, and the thrill of the unknown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And let us know in the comments what's the most challenging trail you have ever tackled. We can't wait to hear your stories. See you on the next episode.